Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. We are back with another Sims 4 video today. Once again, we are building in The Sims 4. Today is a special video for me, and that is because I am building a house that a subscriber actually suggested for me. This was an interesting build for me because it is nothing like I have ever built before. And this is like, sometimes I say this like, I'm building a modern house. Nothing like I've ever built before. Ugh. But like this one legitimately never built it before. Basically, the suggestion was, it was a comment on one of my videos. And this person comments a lot on my videos, which is very kind, and I love all of the support. Thank you so much for commenting on so many of my videos. And basically asked if they could suggest a video. And I was like, of course you can. Like, I take any suggestions. It helps me out. So literally, I mean, if you want a house built, I will build you a house. You want a house? I will build you a house. It'll be on my gallery. Like, if you have a family and you hate building, which, believe me, I was there. There was a point where I hated building. I used the gallery, I couldn't build, and now I only build. So if there's like a family, you say the family, like 3 kids, you like say what the kids like and stuff like that, I will build that exact house. It'll be on my gallery, and then you download that house. You know, you do that, it'll be on my gallery. That's actually a good video idea. Do that, okay? Put it in the comments down below. So basically, this house, I'm sure you're wondering, because by the thumbnail, you're probably like, this looks like a very normal house, you know? This looks like an ordinary house so far. Indeed, it is not. It is not a normal house. It is not a cozy house. It has sinister basements. Double basements. I have never used a basement into another basement. I actually do not think I've used the double basements in The Sims 4. You know how like you can use the basement that goes into the other basement? Like the weird double level basements? Like, why does that exist? Who has a double basement? If you play The Sims, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you know how you can have a 4-story house above ground? Well, you can have a 2-story basement. What does that even mean? How does that work? I don't know. Well, I used it in this house and it works. It makes sense. Remember, I use things I've never used before in this house. Thanks to this lovely subscriber and commenter. Beautiful, beautiful person. Thank you so much. So basically, basement of terror, basement of horrors, you know, basement of vending machines. And, you know, there's also an evil Murphy bed. And just a room with 1 chair. There's also that exists. That one exists there too, you know. In another room, a jail cell. Grandma is creepy. I don't know what she's up to. I don't know what she's doing, but Grandma is terrifying. So basically, this commenter said, can you make a cozy grandma house? I can read the exact comment. The comment said, cute and pastel-y on the outside, like granny stuff, but when you look in the basement, it just straight up gives you murder vibes. So I thought, you know, I mean, this is a family-friendly channel. So, you know, we have to keep it within certain boundaries of The Sims. You know, the boundaries of The Sims. And when I get straight up murder vibes, I get Murphy beds and vending machines. Those are scary. And sometimes doors get locked. You sit in that chair and a door gets locked. And it's sad. Sometimes it happens. And grandma sometimes forgets you in there, and it happens. And sometimes those bookcase doors just, sometimes they just open. And, people don't find you in there. So what can I say, but it just happens. So this is my subscriber suggests my house video, and I built it. A little out of my normal realm of building, the family, my normal, family house and suburban, I mean, the top is cute, cozy, Windenburg style house, Honestly, if it wasn't for the basement, I was going to use this house, in Windenburg. Legitimately, I love the house. I actually love the top of the house. I would actually use it. But the basement kind of ruins it. I mean, it's good. It's good basement. And it will be on my gallery. Currently, as I'm filming this, because the stupid gallery was broken. Okay. Rant time, ladies and gentlemen. You do not know how difficult it was for me to film this because, she was a challenge. First, Origin. Okay. If you use Steam for The Sims or you are not on PC, then ignore this. But I use Origin for The Sims 4. And sometimes I need to rant about Origin because sometimes Origin... it does not work. Rant time. I mean, Origin. It's beautiful. She's wonderful. I love The Sims. I don't love Origin all the time. I mean, don't get me wrong. She's great. But I love these gaming platforms. I've got Steam. I've got Origin. I've got all of them. I wish I had The Sims on Steam, to be honest, because I have a lot of other games on Steam. But I already had it on Origin, so I didn't want to go and buy it on Steam when it came out on Steam. So, it would be nice just to have, everything on one platform instead of having multiple platforms. You know what I mean. But basically, Origin decided to sign me out yesterday. And I was like, you know what? I'll forgive you. I will forgive you because thank goodness I remember my password. Sometimes... sometimes you just have to forgive and forget because, sometimes, if I hadn't remembered my password, I would have been so angry. And, the stupid, I forgot my password thing wasn't working because I tried, a million passwords and finally, the last one worked. And I was like, oh, thank goodness. I need to just film my stupid video because I keep it signed in, obviously, because why wouldn't you do that? And, I finally got all of my expansion packs. I'm fine. Okay, so I finally got into Origin, and then Origin was like, yeah, we are offline, if you want to restart it, to get into your games. I'm like, well, if Origin's offline, then, The Sims should still be running, it'll just be, offline, which will be fine. I don't need the gallery or anything, I just need to build my stupid build to get this video up. It's not a big deal, And so... I go into The Sims, I have the icon on my desktop, so I can go directly into that as long as I'm signed into Origin. And so I go into the Sims. Sims is not signed in. All fine. All fine. I get into my build and, the rant continues because The Sims is deciding to be so glitchy. I assume this is because of the update, and I don't even think it updated because Origin was offline, so I don't even think this is what it was. Like, I didn't update my game. I am assuming this is but I haven't updated my game. I don't know what it was. This has angered me. I am angry. I am angered. So basically, I'm trying to record a video, and I want my recording, obviously, to be as smooth as possible. So when you guys are watching it, obviously, I want it to be, like, I don't want it to just randomly be stopping and cutting and stuff like that. Like, there are going to be points where I cut it and, like, switch the scene if it's too long or something, but I want it to be, like, pretty decently organized and have some organizational factor to it. So basically, The Sims was just randomly deciding to just freeze. And this wasn't because of my computer or anything. Like, my computer can generally be slow-ish on the slower side, but this wasn't what it was. Like, I knew it was The Sims because I've never had this issue. Like, I know it wasn't my computer. And I was just like, oh, I know it's because of the update or Origin or something like this. Just because it was everything, like, The Sims being offline, Origin being offline, like, all these other factors, in play. And so I was like, oh, this is gonna affect my video. Oh, no. I did end up cutting all this out, so you guys won't even know. Like, you will have no effect. The video is perfectly fine. So, I stopped the video, restarted the game, and it stopped for a while, and then at the end of the build, it started again. Thank goodness I was, like, almost done with the video. But I was like, she's back. But rant over. Hopefully it's fixed. Hopefully none of you guys had an issue like that. I mean, So, like, in this basement that we're getting to, I had, like, this weird part. We're probably getting to it now, where, like, I put a chair in the middle of it. So I had this vision in my head when I was building this house, where, like, you walk down the stairs and you get to this room with just a, like, super dim light and this creepy flooring and, like, metal walls and one chair in the direct, like, center of the room, right under the light. And all I could think of, if you haven't seen Stranger Things / are planning on seeing Stranger Things and have not seen it, skip over this section, like, right now, because there will be, like, a semi-spoiler. Like, I haven't seen it in forever, so it's probably not even in the show. And, like, I don't even remember what season it is in. I don't even exactly remember what happens. But, like, there's this scene where one person, I don't even remember who it is, but they, like, some of the kids take them into, like, this secret room blindfolded or something, and they're trying to, like, talk to one of the creepy people that's possessed them. I don't even remember who it is. And they're, like, and they take them into, like, this cardboard covered room, but it's actually in the back. I think it was, like, in the second or third season. I don't think it was the first one. And that was all I could think of. And they, like, tie him to the chair, and he's, like, super scared, and that was, like, all I could think of. And all I could think of is what this grandma doing the exact same thing to every single person. If you haven't seen Stranger Things, and you're just like, what the heck are you talking about? Then you're just gonna be confused, And then there's just this other random room. Grandma has an urn room. She keeps all of her urns in a room. I was gonna do, like, they're all grass. It's on grass, and she has, like, blue, but that seemed weird. So I found urns from debug, and we put them in there. I mean, The Sims is dark, what can I say? Grim has been here multiple days, what can I say? I wish I had vampires, like, that's all I wish I had, like, so badly, because I wanted to have, like, creepy spider webs everywhere, but I don't have vampires, so, like, if you download this off the gallery, which, like, I don't really know why you would have a need to download this off the gallery. I mean, if you download this, and you have vampires, like, go ahead, add those spider webs, because, like, I want to see it, you know? Maybe I'll get vampires and redo this house and add a bunch of spider webs. Good video. I want to do that now. So I'm gonna go. Thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And come back next time for another Let's Play or update news and info video, maybe. Bye, everybody.